Hi guys, today I want to talk about one of my favorite and also one of the best personalized holistic wellness app which is based on Ayurvedic principles. It's called Ayurhythm. Ayurhythm is basically it's a startup that aired on Shark Tank, and strangely I had spoken to Abhilesh. So Abhilesh is one of the co-founders of Ayurhythm 10 days before their show was going to be aired. So we just had a casual conversation about just business in general and things like that. So I actually happened to know about the business from the business side before using it as a consumer. And so they had already got money from Aman, and one day before they were going to be aired, for some strange reason Google removes their app from Play Store. And I think we all went in a panic mode, and when we went to speak to the show, and they said, can you please postpone this postpone this particular business? And they said, either we do it tomorrow or we don't do it, and if we do get time, we'll figure out if we can air it. And it basically, Shark Tank for any startup, it's a platform to raise funds, yes, but it's also a platform that gives a lot of traction in terms of downloads, traction in terms of how many people consume or use their product. So finally that happened, touch wood. And I have been using the product ever since. Now what Ayurhythm does is, first of all, they have a technology which is a biomedical technology where you can just put the finger behind on your camera. So if you have your camera, you put one finger behind your flash and one finger on the camera, and you will be able to check your heart rate, check your pulse, check your SpO2 levels, your BMI, your BMR, everything on the app. And it then converts these numbers and these data points into a personalized Ayurvedic profile for you, and then gives suggestions on the fruits, the vegetables, the grains that work for you, that don't work for you, herbs that work for you, that don't work for you, the yoga poses that you should do if you're a beginner or an intermediate level or advanced, the meditations that you can start with. And I think, one of the things that Ayurveda became very popular for was its remedies and how natural healing can help the body. But I think one of the things that it was not very popular for was the diagnosis was really dependent on a doctor, which meant that if you went to a good doctor, and there's no way to figure out what is a good Ayurvedic doctor. If you went to a good Ayurvedic doctor, only then will he be able to accurately diagnose you, and hence your diagnosis was very dependent on human beings, right? And what Ayurveda has done is basically just using technology made the diagnosis more accurate, right? So initially when you start the app, it does two things. First, figures out what your natural body type is according to when you were born, where you were born, how your body is built, etc. Second, it finds out what is your current state of the body, what is your body type currently according to your age, your climate, where you stay, your lifestyle choices, etc. And then it gives you something called a wellness report. A wellness report will tell you that this is your natural or your balanced state of body. This is where your body is currently, and what will you do to kind of get your current body into a balanced state. So I think that's something that has been very, very useful in terms of the recommendations that they give. Also, it has a huge repository of home remedies that have been collected from generations, from doctors around the world, from generations and generations and generations old. They also have another segment which is basically you can consult an Ayurvedic doctor. Personally, to me, that looks more like a practo for Ayurvedic doctors, where there is no real way to find out which is a better doctor. And also because I've not personally used that feature. But I think from an assessing your body to understanding what foods work for you specifically, I think it's a phenomenal app. What I would like you to do is I would like you to check out the app, figure out what your balanced body type looks like, and figure out how far or close you are to it, and at least get your wellness report, right? I'll be very happy if you can tell me what your balanced state looks like and what is your current body type in the comments below. Yes, thank you so much. I hope this was helpful, and I would love to know what you thought about it. Thank you.